Hello, and welcome to EFT with Lucy. My name is Lucy, your tapping practitioner for this channel. Welcome if it's your first time, welcome back if it is not. Today's session is going to be a session on bringing ourselves back to the present moment, just practicing a moment to get in touch with ourselves. And if you haven't practiced tapping that much, something like this that's not probably super emotionally charged is a really great one to practice with, because with any skill and tool in your toolkit of self-care and just self-maintenance. I saw someone talking about this lately where like self-care kind of sounds like luxurious and whatever, but really it's just like maintaining our well-being is what self-care is. And I really like that. I really like that point of view. And tapping is any skill, just like anything else that we could practice. And it's really helpful when we practice a skill that helps us, maintain our emotional wellness, our physical wellness, our spiritual wellness, all of those things. It's helpful to practice it when we're not, super needing it, right? If we're like really having an emergency or crisis, it's not going to be really helpful to like learn a new skill while trying to regulate yourself, So when you can start to practice some sort of skill when you are neutral, it's just going to make that, it's going to be a stronger muscle to flex when you need tapping or whatever else it is that you might be learning as a skill for self-care and self-maintenance. It's just going to be easier to rely on when you already have some sort of foundation and practice with it and you know how to do it, and how it shows up best for you, because the way that I practice may not be, the way that you want to practice. Although I hope that it, if you're here, it probably resonates with you on some level. But that's all I really need to say about that. I hope you really enjoy this tapping, and I hope you really enjoy just getting back in touch with yourself and taking a moment to, just focus in on yourself, toss away all of your to-dos, all your worries, all whatever else is going on in your life, just taking a couple minutes to be here and present with yourself, because you really deserve that gift. So enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, starting on the side of the hand, just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And repeat after me. I'm choosing to be here now. I'm pulling my attention to this present moment. No matter what has preceded today or preceded this exact moment, I am loving and accepting myself. Even though many things have happened today, I've thought thoughts, I have felt feelings, I have done actions and activities, I've interacted with people. I'm loving and accepting myself. And I'm loving and accepting myself as I let all of the moments from the day fade into the background. Letting myself draw my attention and letting myself draw my focus to this moment. Not the what ifs of the future, not the what ifs of the past. I'm tuning myself into the present moment and into my body right now. Even though there are many things bidding for my attention, I'm loving and accepting myself as I kindly turn those bids away and bring the energy into myself for right now. Even though sometimes it might feel uncomfortable to tune into myself and into my body, I'm loving and accepting myself. And I am loving and accepting and forgiving those challenges, the things that feel hard to recognize, or the things that feel hard to experience. I'm loving and accepting myself. The truth is, it feels better to be present most of the time. And right now, I want to be present, fully here, and getting out of my head that tells me things that are not always true. I want to feel focused, present, connected to myself and my body, and clear and intentional as I step forward into the rest of my day. I'm loving myself, accepting myself, forgiving myself, as I bring myself out of my head and into my heart. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, let's go to the full round. Starting on the top of the head. I'm getting out of my head. I'm getting out of my thoughts. Turning down the volume on my thoughts. Turning down the volume on any worries. Turning down the volume on to-dos. Turning down the volume on ruminations. Maybe I can even picture my center point of awareness dropping down from like my eyes, dropping all the way down from my heart into my heart. Even though sometimes it's hard to focus on my body and include the presence that I have in my body, I'm loving and accepting myself. And I'm committed to bringing new eyes, ears, sensations, new thoughts and attitudes to being present in my body right now. I'm letting my thoughts be whatever they're going to be right now, because I'm tuning them out anyway. And I'm letting it be safe to be present with my body, leading with my heart, leading with physical sensations, and leading with the presence and wisdom of my physical being. I don't want to discount what my body is telling me right now. Even if I feel like I know myself right now, I'm allowing myself to bring a beginner's mindset to my presence. I'm gonna do a quick body scan from head to toe, asking, okay, head, how do you feel? Okay, jaws, I don't know the right way to say it. How do you feel? Okay, shoulders, how do you feel? Okay, chest, torso, center, how do you feel? Okay, hips and legs, how do you feel? Okay, feet and toes, how do you feel? Allowing myself to notice if I'm tight, hungry, full, headachy. Letting it all be okay to be present and vocal right now. Maybe I can ask how I'm feeling on an emotional level. What emotions, feelings have I felt today? And what emotions and feelings am I feeling right now? What am I experiencing in my internal world right now? I'm not judging it, I'm just noticing. And I'm loving and accepting myself no matter what comes up. This is part of my wisdom and my presence, not just my thoughts in my mind. Maybe I can even appreciate my body and my heart and my energy for showing up today. Thank you, body and heart. Maybe I'm even feeling way more grounded right now. And I can set an intention as I move forward with the rest of my day. What is it that I want to feel? How do I want to feel as I move forward in my day? And how do I want to feel about myself as I move forward in my day? Allowing myself a moment to ask, what can I do to make those things happen? Finding answers. And committing to doing those things as I move forward with my day. Loving and accepting myself every step of the way. All right, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you made it this far in the video and in the tapping session, I'm so freaking proud of you. And I appreciate you for sticking around and trusting me to lead you through that and leading you back to the present moment. I think there's so much power in calling our attention and awareness back to the present moment over and over and over again, because that's how we stay connected to ourselves, feeling, like we can act and behave and show up as the version of ourselves that we can be the most proud of today. So sending you all the love, whatever it is that you might need today, telling you that you are enough, that you are loved, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.